So let's talk a little bit about Trump and some stuff, and you know, that old chestnut. First of all, ready.gov tweet, be prepared for a power outage. Charge your cell phone and laptop. Have a flashlight and batteries. Keep generators outside at least 20 feet from the house. Have a plan for refrigerated medicines and power-operated medical devices. Learn more at ready.gov/power outages. You know, to just, that old chestnut, let's just randomly choose, I don't know, January 13th, you know, to put out that message. And so we have Iran power outages, Pakistan power outages, Vatican power outages. All coincidence, my friends. I'm sure. I'm certain of it. Trump, it's like it's over. Trump, oh my God. I want you to be prepared, just in case, for what you really, really don't expect. Shocking. Like, oh my God, they actually let Biden swear in. Or, oh my God, they actually impeached Trump, which they did in the House again, second time, for inciting violence, which he never did. Again, I've been asking, begging, give me a link, show me where he said it. Doesn't exist. And supposedly the FBI has said, oh yeah, we've had intel that people were going to do that before the event even happened with Trump. Therefore, you can't really say Trump incited them anyways, because if the FBI says they already had intel, people were going to do it to start with. You can't say Trump incited it because they're using the day Trump spoke as, oh, that's the day he did it. And again, where's the video? Where's the text of it? Anything. Trump never mentioned anything about being violent, just peaceful protest. Anyways, be prepared. Again, as a, just a throw. It hit me tonight as just prepare the people just in case. Okay, so they don't flip out. Just in case. The Senate votes to impeach Trump. He will be out of office, technically speaking, really before anything could be concluded anyways, to be honest with you. Today's the 13th. I mean, could they really do that? He gets a chance to speak, you know, rebut what they said, whatever, like, rebuttal. I don't know how they could pull it off in time. But anyway, you have to be prepared for the craziest, most absurd things to happen. Completely unexpected. And someone made a good point, too, regarding the Insurrection Act. And I think something else in the Constitution, actually. No person can be a senator or congressman during an insurrection, apparently, if they had something to do with an insurrection. I thought I sent that thing to myself to actually talk about it, but I am not seeing it in here. Not seeing it in there. So, anyways, I'd like to quote that or read that, but maybe I can't. Let me pause this for just a second in case because I might have retweeted it, and if I did, I'll find it. Hang on. And also, just FYI, I see George Papadopoulos posting, Italy's government is on the verge of collapse 8 hours ago, which is true. There was a minority partner, whatever, the government, they're calling it quits now. His government's going to fail, the main government, blah, blah, blah. And I say, are you sure that's the reason? Or is it because of the satellite rigging that the Italian guy, whatever his title was, worked in the intelligence agency over there, who admitted, yes, we rigged the votes for America. Sent it to Congress on the 6th also, I believe. They still just decided to say, nope, we think these votes are legit. Biden's the next guy. Trump says in the video that he called in the National Guard to D.C. That was from David J. Harris Jr. Hang on. And here's the thing that I saw quoted. Breaking per even CNN. Investigators believe riot at Capitol was planned and not inspired by President Donald Trump. Well, it's nice of you to come out now, CNN, now that the House has voted to impeach him. Anyways, let me see if I can find it. It took Speaker Pelosi 6 days to introduce articles of impeachment in the House. But it took her more than 6 months to negotiate COVID relief with Republicans. Hashtag priorities. Congresswoman Kat Kamik. Good one. So give me just a minute. Let me find this retweet or whatever. If I did do it, hang on. All right, I got it. 14th Amendment, Section 3, I guess. And he says, also see Executive Order 13848, by the way, which I think was the one we've been talking about recently. No person, this is the 14th Amendment, no person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elector of president or vice president or hold any office who, as a member of Congress or as a U.S. officer, shall have engaged in insurrection or given aid to the U.S. enemies thereof. Now, if Donald Trump declared or signed whatever the Insurrection Act into power or into play, remember, part of that he has to say to the people, whoever's insurrecting, go home, leave, please disperse. He did say that. Remember? Everyone, come to D.C., I need you to protest. Oh, never mind. Everybody, please go home. No rioting, no, be safe, just leave now, it's over. Strange for our president, huh? And do you remember, recently a video showed him, President Trump, at his son's, I'm not sure which son had a birthday recently, maybe it was Don Jr. or Eric. I saw Ivanka, both his kids, several people hanging out, music. They are having a blast. They are having an awesome time. Again, this is just a few days ago. Awesome time. And Trump's sitting there, kind of a serious face. As the camera pans, he's holding up, walking with a very interesting straight face on him with a red folder. He's playing golf the other day while the election crap was happening. Oh my God, they rigged it. He doesn't care. I'm playing golf. I'm having a good time. Does this sound to you like an individual who in his mind has been cheated, defrauded, the people, according to him, right, Mr. President, the people of American people, they stole it from you guys too, that's just his words, right? Does it seem like he's feeling defeated? Does it look like he's been defeated? Well, he said it'd be a peaceful transition of power. Yes, he has said that many times. You want to know the earliest times he said it? There will be a peaceful transition of power back to the people. Power back to the people. How many times has he said that to you? Why will he not say? Why will he refuse to say there will be a peaceful transition of power from my administration to the incoming Biden administration? That would be the most normal thing anybody in his position would say. Not a peaceful transition of power, period. Unless he's trying to give you and I the hints that he tries to do over and over again without being too detailed, because he can't. But gives you enough to let you say, just relax, trust the plan, and just wait. There's not 6,000 or 7,000 National Guard and military there now. There's 20,000 as of today, I'm hearing. And either they're all there or they're mostly there and the rest are coming, whatever. 20,000 of these troops are basically there. All the, keep Biden safe. Yeah. But I thought Biden was not going to do a public inauguration. I thought they already said, COVID, they took down his little area. Remember the area he had? Little cranes were in there moving stuff. Oh, what are they doing? Well, due to the COVID thing, he doesn't think he wants to do this thing now out here. But COVID's been here for nearly a year now, so you just figured that one out. We're not going to do it now. So you paid to set it up, all that, and then just a few days later, a week, whatever it was, a week later, change of mind. No, Biden doesn't want it. Give me a break. And it's funny to see. Maybe not fun. I guess not funny, but it's interesting to see some of the people I know who are genuinely concerned. Joe, I really think they stole it. Like, it's over. I'm like, and I go back to that post. Red 1, check. Red 2, check. Red 3, check. Red 4, check. That one. And then today, again, 13th, 3-year delta. What was one of the main things it said? Big next week. And then it mentioned a bunch of things on or about the 13th. Bye, Jack, was one of the things it said too, at Twitter, Jack. Well, today's the 13th, and Jack is posted. I saw Jack's post today about he commenting why he got rid of President Trump's speech, off of Twitter. Big next week. Posted today, 3 years ago, amongst other things. Again, what I'm seeing tells me Trump and them are not concerned. So I know people are concerned. And I'm like, but wait a minute, some of that stuff we've been waiting for. You couldn't check off any of them. Just got checked off half of them a few days ago. And some other things, of course, as well, from older posts. Again, the January 13th thing from 3 years ago, there's a few things you might want to look at in that one. There's several of them on that day. So, again, I have to ask. Donald Trump, allegedly, was asked, will you run? We will ensure that it's not rigged because, by the way, it's rigged. And nobody will win unless they want them to win. Therefore, we will rig back. Rig for red. Oh, it's funny. That's a post I also read on those boards. Rig for red. So you would have to ask, if they rigged for red Trump the first time, 2016, certainly they would know the deep state and what they're going to do, what they're capable of doing, and just rig it again. We will re-intercept the satellite transmission that's going to Italy and Spain. And we'll re-intercept that when it comes back and change the vote for Trump again. But what would that solve? You would never know it. They're not going to come out and say that, would they? Oh, well, the left has been rigging it, so we rigged it back for us. No. What have we been told? We have to show the people. The only way before any arrest can happen, we must show the people how bad it really is. So rigging for red doesn't show you anything. Oh yeah, Trump won in a landslide. Okay, but then what? Same system, same potential for fraud later on. Nope, it's got to be dealt with. Same criminals running things, doing backdoor deals, working with China, all that stuff. Doesn't solve that, does it? They have to show you. And remember, one of those important things on the 13th of January, the scare event is a necessary event. And again, was it the COVID? Oh, maybe they're going to inaugurate Biden for a few days. Oh, or maybe it's that. We don't know. Here's another one. Add to that list. Maybe they're going to impeach Trump. They're going to do it. And the Senate is going to say, yep, we agree, he's impeached. Oh my God. Scare event necessary. But remember what that constitutional amendment, 14th Amendment, Section 3. No person shall be a senator or representative of Congress or elector of president or vice president or hold any office who, as a member of Congress or a U.S. officer, shall have engaged in insurrection. Did you see these people engaging in what looks like an insurrection based off of what you saw, the evidence of things you saw regarding the election, presented to these people, these same Congress critters, who then said, I don't care, I don't even want to see it, doesn't matter. And we're, of course, hearing, again, hearsay, but we're hearing Trump did sign the Insurrection Act into play. Have no proof, it's hearsay, but that's what we heard. Therefore, whatever the hell they're talking about these last few days doesn't matter. Oh, they impeached Trump, the Senate did it, oh my God, Senate did it this time, holy cow, all these Republicans betrayed him, oh my... Don't forget, that post, scare event is a necessary event, please understand. And I just sat here with all these freaking years now, actually. I wonder which one, or a couple years anyways. What does that mean? Was it this? Was it that? COVID? If I was in military intelligence, I might actually know. Maybe. Or maybe I have to be one of the top 10 Trump people that's, or surrounds him to know that kind of intel. So other than that, you have to sit back here and armchair quarterback. Oh, it's probably this. No, it wasn't that. It was probably, no, it wasn't that either. Okay. And we just sit here and speculate until the damn thing happens. Oh my God, that's what it was? So again, be prepared to hear, potentially, again, Trump has been taken out by the Senate. I couldn't believe they switched on him. There's a bunch of switch outs. They voted to impeach him. It's official now. Oh my God. You could possibly hear that. Or some other things. But whatever the scary event is, it said it's a necessary event. And we'll see. But again, I was thinking it might have been COVID, because if you go to a 2-year Delta, which was last year, January 13th, I think that was around the first time we heard about, within a few days of that. Wasn't that like the 15th or something? We finally heard about, because the first impeachment crap happened. And then right after it failed, okay, coronavirus is a problem now. So I thought, is that it? Again, I guess we're going to find out. But, what did this guy say? Military planning at its finest. Someone commented about that guy that I just read you the 14th Amendment. From the brilliant Chandali Ishta. In the circumstances of election fraud, there are no longer any legal members of Congress. The Trump card is being played. It's much simpler than you all realize. Some of you have gotten it right. Under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution, again, I read you that already, election fraud would be a serious felony under normal circumstances, but under an active state of war, it would be considered an act of treason. Think back regarding Kavanaugh confirmation hearings. What are the requirements for a civilian to be tried for treason? Remember that? Remember Lindsey Graham? Oh, Lindsey, you switched out, you little bastard! Like, are you sure Lindsey wasn't playing his role? Before we get too upset at Lindsey Graham. Lindsey was the one asking Kavanaugh, is it right that under certain circumstances people could be tried in a military court or tribunal? Well, yes, there's 1969, yeah, that's possible. Remember that? That's what they're saying. Don't forget. And their final comment was, we have been in a state of war since 2001. Pelosi and all members of Congress are no longer members of Congress. They've forfeited their rights and offices by committing an act of treason. Now again, this is hearsay right now, okay? They are no longer lawful members of Congress thanks to Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. They are now considered enemies of the Republic who have aided a foreign power in stealing an election. When you have committed an act of treason, you forfeit your rights as an American. You have no rights. Military law versus civilian law? Any evidence is admissible in a military tribunal court, so Pelosi's stolen laptop, along with the other 11 stolen laptops, again, that's official news now, that happened, those laptops, can be used in her military tribunal, along with everything else this BITCH has done, to lock her and the others away for good. History will show that Donald Trump tried every legal avenue to solve this crisis against our Constitution, which he did. We'll let it go to the courts. No, we're not going to hear it. Go to the Supreme Court. No, we won't hear it. Okay, here's proof of election fraud that we have eyewitness. No, we don't want to hear that either. He tried, right? He did every legal avenue possible. It will show that all others failed to address this act of treason. He tried to resolve this peacefully. His only recourse left was to use the military. And oh my gosh, where did we hear that before? The only solution would be the military. And one of those posts, do you trust the military? Do you trust the chain of command of the military? Then trust the plan. His only recourse left was to use the military, but it will be a lawful use of the military as these people have broken their oaths and committed treason and insurrection. Again, this is this person's comment. I'm not saying that insurrection or treason has been committed. Okay? Matter of fact, as I always say, you should take nothing in this video as any truth at all. It's just right-wing conspiracy BS for all intents and purposes, okay? So, again, enjoy the show. Like, when I tell you there's a lot of people upset right now, people that I know who should know what I know and have read what I know, they're still upset. They still think, oh my God, I think Trump's not really going to do this. Like, oh my God, I think the deep state actually won. You think he came in here for 4 years with the help of the military to begin with. And now he's stepping out, and they're just going to let you-know-who step in there with his background. Working with China. Again, Woo Dude's timeline. There's a timeline still in play regarding Hunter Biden and his Papa Biden, Joe Biden. I dare not say in detail what that timeline is. But if Dan Bongino's right, where he said, oh my God, get ready for huge new laptop revelations from the Hunter Biden laptop, it's going to be very disturbing, far worse than anything you've seen so far. Get ready, it's coming. If he's to be believed, then I think with his timeline, that's going to push it into high gear, to be honest with you. But Parler shut down, everything's shutting down, can't use us, Parler, I just checked the app, won't connect. Gab was having some problems too. Again, looks like the internet's being closed down, slowly but surely. And again, allegedly, there's a picture of Obama that's going to surface of him holding a weapon, a gun, an AK-47 in tribal Middle Eastern gear. And it's not so much that, it's as it is to what he's pointing the gun at, allegedly. No one has seen this. It's a conspiracy theory. And if that comes out, they said it's so bad, the internet will shut down. Literally, you won't be able to send anything because it's going to be bad. And they don't want that passed around. So, is it maybe? Whatever. So one final comment that this person made was the one thing that I also mentioned to you, January 13th post from a Delta, 3-year Delta. All capital letters. Checkmate. And maybe the checkmate was them trying to impeach him today. And successfully, again, the House. Trying to get rid of him when they're the insurrectionists. I don't know. Maybe it's other things, maybe it's a combination, but I do know checkmate. So, on that note, I'm just out here to keep you strong. Believe, have the faith, have the courage, have the hope. Because I think we got this. I think he's got this. He would not be hanging out with a red folder at his son's birthday party just a few short days ago, and they're loving it. They're so excited. Well, yeah, but it's a birthday party. If your birthday party was happening right around the same time your father was leaving office for good, and you knew, your whole family knew, it was a cheating thing, it was this, these crazies are going to take over, oh my God, these communists are going to take over, what about our businesses, father, son, friends, family, what, they're going to go after us, they're going to hang us, they're going to put us in jail. Nope. They were having the time of their lives. Like it was so much more happier than just a birthday party. And then there's Trump with the red folder in the background. Have faith, my friends. We're here. It has arrived. The time is now. It's unfolding. We don't have to wait another year. Well, maybe it's another 6 months. We have to wait 3 more months? No. It's happening. Again, I've heard the March thing and the 22nd of February thing, whatever. But we're here. It's happening. So stay tuned. Enjoy the show.